Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack 33. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time, part number 9. The reason I sound confused is that I wasn't actually planning on recording another part. I was like thinking I was gonna start streaming, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, let's just wait till next time. Yeah, seriously, I was gonna stop streaming. Or I was gonna stop recording and start streaming, and I was just like, you know what? No. I don't know why. Just maybe because I have the opportunity to record, that I decided I would. Like I mentioned, you know, like it's a lot easier to record when no one's in the house. Damn scythe. Last time I was running out of ideas for streams, and then... Or for topics. And then I brought the, brought up my situation in Puddle Plains, our chat, in which Tamal suggested that I just talk about the entire script of the Bee movie, of which I'm not, but, you're like, but, where's this going, Odin? But, something we could talk about are just like the evolution of memes. Yeah, let's talk about some memes. So, it goes without saying that in our Puddle Plains group, we're pretty horrible. We just talk about the stupidest stuff, like, all the time. Like, just really dumb stuff. So, what I wanted to ask you guys are, what are some of your favorite memes? Because why not? Memes are hilarious. I'm a big fan of the Shrek ones. Because... Sorry, I was laughing because this is actually a serious discussion. No, seriously, I really quite enjoy the Shrek memes. They're pretty hilarious, to be honest. Because it's Shrek. Really, I don't really got much else to talk about that. I just call this part somebody. Oh yes, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, we're I'm buying all these now because I got the money. I don't know how much money you actually need to buy all of. I don't know if the last one's 100. Maybe there's 10 of these in the game. I'm honestly not sure, to be honest here. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be sold out soon. I don't know how many are actually in the game. Maybe there's 10 spots? I know they only give you, as many, like, beans as there are spots in the world to plant them. Something I should show off is that you can... I don't know if it's this one. This might be the one where you can't plant, but there should be bugs under one of these. There should be bugs under one of these. There should be bugs under one of these. That's it. Cucko. So it turns out there was bugs under none of those. Whatever. Can we get to Lake Hylia, like, from the regular way in this game, or do you have to go through Zora's domain? Like, I say in this game, like, obviously we can get to Lake Hylia other ways, but can you get there as a kid through the regular way, or do you have to go through Zora's domain? You might have to go through the domain. Actually, I think it might even be quicker. So, I'm gonna probably do that. I'm gonna do that now. Do it now! Yeah, I'm not really gonna talk about memes, though. That's a silly discussion for another time. Maybe there's some bugs under here. I know there's bugs underneath rocks, but I guess there was just no bugs underneath those rocks. So, that's the rocks. That's not even a thing. I guess not. Do you have to? I guess you have to play the Ocarina every time you want to go in here too. I guess that's the defense against people. Although I'm pretty sure we jumped through the waterfall to get out of there, so why can't we jump through? Doesn't matter. What I'm saying has like no meaning whatsoever. Whatsoever, it doesn't matter. 10 out of 10. We'll play again. Man, I've just run out of stuff to say. We are gonna go play the fishing minigame. Because I got nothing better to do, apparently. If I remember how to get there, I think it's right there. Shortcuts, baby! Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure we can do this now. I don't see why we can't. Yeah, it's over here. And then once we do this, we'll go be an adult. We'll go do grown-up things. I mean, like, save the world. We won't do grown-up things, like pay taxes. Imagine that was Link grows up, he's got to start paying taxes and looking for a job and all that other kind of stuff. Like, we can get up here. What's going on here? Didn't want to go up there, right? We're just not interested at all. Alright. The old fishing pond! Alright, yeah. Dude, this doesn't cost it. Oh, it does! Ooh, it costs 20! Yeah. Actually, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna complain that I don't know how to play this. I actually don't remember how to catch a fish. Oh, we got him. We got him, boys! Reel him in. Come on, give me that fish! Ooh, that looks like a big old fish. Oh, 3 pounds is not good enough. No. We need a big one. We need something like that. Looks like a big boy right there. Give me that big boy fish. Oh yeah, come here. Ah, I don't want you. Ah, you are a small boy. How do I get rid of him? Yeah, I don't want him. There's that big one. So this is an overlap. You guys ever play Super Black Bass on the Super Nintendo? It's a pretty good game. That's a random thing to say, but it is a good game, I swear. Okay, yeah, we want one of these big boys in the middle. Yo, I'm kind of mad that I lost out on one that was like, oh, there we go. We want that guy right there. He's probably a big boy. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come here. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Give me that fool. Come on. Come on in here. Come on. Oh, no, none of that. You don't want to reel when they're out of the water. Oh, oh, he's fighting. He's fighting. Come on. Get him in here, Link. No, none of that. Come on, get back here. Come on. Nope. Come on. Give me some of that bass. No, I'm not losing him now. He's right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. There's a lunker. 10 pounds. Yeah, keep that. Alright. I think that's all you need. I think 10 pounds is enough to, There's a heart piece here, I think? I think we got it. I think that's what we wanted. We wanted that big boy. Where my fish? I don't want to talk. Whoa! Alright. Yeah, at least 10 pounds. Look at that. Bam! Give me that heart piece. Give me that heart! Alright. Oh, okay. I want to stop fishing. Come back when you're older. The fish will be older, I guess, too. Yo, we have no money. Broke Link. Yeah, something else we gotta do. This is very optional, but we can learn a new song, kind of. The Scarecrow song. I think you want to go over here. You want to play a song for this guy. Yeah, so we want to play a song that's like cool. So we want to play like... No, that's dumb. Let's play like... Left or down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right. There we go. I can't. That's all I can remember is 8 notes. So you want to play that and then go back as an adult and play it again. Then you get a new song! I guess he hasn't just like 8 A buttons in a row. I'm sure I could have thought of something cool to actually play. It would have sounded like something, but my mind was just a little running dry, especially with only 8 notes. You guys ever play Animal Crossing where you can have like a town theme? I think when I first played that game, I made it the first few notes of Kefka's theme from Final Fantasy VI. It was like, like that's how it went. I know that's not a lot, but it was something. That's all I had going for it. I think there's actually a hole around here, but I don't remember how to get it. Maybe you need the Stone of Agony to get that. Can I even... there's no way we're close to 20 gold mins. 15. This is actually kind of surprising. We probably could have a lot more at this point, but whatever. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go become an adult now, because I got nothing else cooler to do. I could, once I do that, actually go back to those frogs and finish that. And how many heart pieces we at? I think we're only at 2 though, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. If that would have completed another heart container, then maybe I'd be interested, but I know obviously you have to do it if you want to complete the game. But I don't really want to complete the game, I just want to beat the game. It's weird saying that, like completing a game, people say completing is like doing everything you can in the game, right? Whereas beating a game isn't, it's just finishing it. It's just weird terminology. Like I think completing a game could also be conveyed as finishing the game. But I don't know. Like when you complete an assignment at school, what if you didn't get 100% on it, right? Did you say you wouldn't say you beat the assignment. I guess you could say you finished it, but you would say yeah, I completed the assignment. But is that 100%? I mean, I guess you did everything in the assignment, but if you didn't get 100% on the actual thing, I'm just being dumb now. Yo, the castle gate's up. What's going on? This is one of those weird story moments in the game. It's a nice little throwback to the beginning, which I guess you would have seen at the beginning of this project. But now that's long since passed, so yeah. I think, people were saying that I would enjoy Twilight Princess, and I did mention that I had thought of doing a blind Let's Play of the game. Maybe I will do that. Because it's a Zelda I don't know a lot about. I feel like I know quite a bit about Wind Waker, but also that game I also don't really know a lot about. 3D Zeldas in general I don't really know a lot about. Maybe blind Let's Plays of that would be pretty fun. Also, Zelda has an arm. Yo, she should be the new quarterback. Yo, move aside, Tom Brady. Here comes Princess Zelda. Anyway. But maybe I could do blind Let's Plays. People like that? Let me know. I feel like with those kind of projects, I would have to do, like game commentary, whereas opposed to this, where it's very chill and relaxed. So, yeah, like I'm gonna tell you. Dude, he fights, right? Like he wants to actually. Doesn't Link pull out his sword in that and like gets ready to fight him? Yeah, look at that! Look at that cool pose! Oh, that's so awesome. That's pretty funny. You want a piece of me? I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing! Oh, man. That's great. That's, Happy Gilmore. I guess I don't really realize who I'm doing with. Ganondorf! Yo, best villain. Love Ganon. So great. He just leaves, like, that's it. And he's just like, okay, I guess I won't do anything with this kid who's gonna stop me one day. I guess he doesn't realize that. He's really arrogant, right? I guess he's not a big fan of killing children. Unlike the later games where he's pretty cool with that. Alright, anyway. Let's go get the namesake of the game. Oh, what does Navi have to say about it? Ooh, what's that? Whatever could this be? Oh, look, it's the Ocarina of Time. And now we're gonna, like, listen to Zelda, I guess. Somehow she can just communicate telepathically. Actually, she can do that in Link to the Past, too. So. Through those stones. Yo, that's a good game. Yo, I should just do another Let's Play of that. You guys want me to do a second Let's Play of A Link to the Past? This is one of the instances where I wish I had a 3DS capture card, because A Link Between Worlds is awesome. I've only played through it once. And it wasn't the hero mode, obviously, because you get that when you beat the game. But it would be really cool to play through. I actually, even on my one file, I actually did all the Street Pass stuff at a convention. I was actually able, because when the game came out, like, everyone was playing it, right? So at a convention, like, everyone had their Street Pass stuff set up for A Link Between Worlds, and I was actually able to do all the Street Pass stuff for that game. And you unlock a cool little fight at the end, but which has no purpose. It just makes me wish that there was competitive play in that game, because in the Street Pass mode, you basically fight against a computerized Link, like a Shadow Link, and it plays like the Zelda 2 music, which is really cool. But you fight against a computerized Link, which makes me think that there's no reason they couldn't have had like even a local wireless like competitive mode where you just bring in items and fight against each other. Like, it should have been a thing. It's not, but it should have been a thing. Also, I realized we didn't do any of the mask stuff. Something I should do, though, before I forget. Because actually, once we return to an adult, I think you have to beat the first dungeon, or what is considered the first dungeon, before you can actually come back to being a kid. So I should probably do this now, before I forget. Because we're only 17, 18 minutes in, right? I'll probably, like I said, Dragon Ball Z it up, and then probably end the video. So I don't think there's a lot more to do other than that. I'm sure there are some story stuff in there once we do turn into an adult, but is it too early to throw this? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think it's another instance where this wall blows open too, right? Oh no, it's just a little tiny hole you crawl into. This is actually really cool because later in the future, like, this is where this fairy is. I don't know if it's the same fairy or if it's a different one, but they are in the exact same spot, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if it is the same fairy or not, to be honest. Maybe I'll pay attention to whatever I don't think it is, but they are in the exact same spot. What does she say? It would make sense if they were the same fairy. Why would it be a different one? Although why she wouldn't give you both powers now, I have no idea. What does she say? No, she says great. I think all the great fairies of magic all give you magic spells. Like, we met the great fairy of what? Was it power that gave us the spin attack? And then there's also courage. And maybe there's wisdom? Yeah, wisdom extends your magic bar. Yeah, there's a great fairy that extends your magic bar. Can you get that now? I think you can get that now. I'm not going to, but I think you can actually get that right now. See, that's what's cool about this game. There's a lot of exploration to it, more than I actually realized. But there's a lot of stuff out of the way that you can kind of, like, get if you're clever enough. Yeah, I think you can. Or you might have to beat... You might need the second dungeon item of, like, Adult World. You might need that to get... I know I should just tell you what it is. We might need the hammer. I think you might need the hammer to get it. I'm not sure. Or you might just need to be an adult in general. I don't know. Like I said, maybe you can get it as a kid. That's a part of the game. There's a volcano. That's a part of the game I hardly remember. Like, I know how to get, like, from where you need to go to get to the dungeon of the volcano. But that area in general, man, that's probably, like, the most forgettable area of this game to me. I don't know anything about it whatsoever. Like, just nothing. I think at one point this was going to be a dungeon, which would have been cool. Because another dungeon, I'm not going to complain. But it's not. There's no dungeon in here. Sad face. I think that'd be pretty cool. Temple of Light, Temple of Time. But they're just like, nah, we're not going to do that. And here's where I get quiet for some reason. I got nothing really to say. It's also really cool getting to this part of the game. As much as I love Child Link. And by the way, Child Link is probably the thing I like the most about Majora's Mask. Because I quite enjoy the fact that you are a kid the entire game. But like, he's just gotten so much more epic. Because like, Majora's Mask is supposed to take place after the events of this game. Like, as far as the timeline goes, it takes place basically after you do all the stuff at the end of this game, and then Link comes back to being a child. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. So he has all the experiences of being an adult, but he's still a kid. And, like, so it makes him, like, you know, so much more, experienced, I guess would be the word. So, as a kid, in Majora's Mask, he's like a kid with the powers of, like, the adult Link, basically, or the skills of adult Link. And so he's just super epic in that game. Like, thinking about all the stuff you can't do in this game, as Child Link. Like, he can't use the hook shot or the mirror shield or anything like that. In that game, he's just rocking, like, the hero shield. Mirror shield eventually gets a hook shot, right? He gets to do all the cool stuff from this game as an adult, but as a kid. So, also, I just kind of overlooked the epicness of the Master Sword scene. I'm really sorry. That is actually a really cool scene. I think the best Master Sword scene is in Link to the Past, but I haven't played all of them, though. So maybe there are cooler Master Sword scenes, but I really love the Master Sword scene in Link to the Past. Even though it's on the Super Nintendo, it's just so epic still, even to this day. When, like, the fog clears away and everything from the forest and that, it's so cool. But this one's cool, too. I guess you're supposed to be going through time when you take up the sword. Because as soon as you touch it, the sword's like, well, you're not old enough, you're not cool enough yet. Which is funny, because if the young Link at the end of this game were to draw the Master Sword, he would be able to use it and wreck Ganondorf, because he has all the experiences. But he's already wrecked Ganondorf. Time travel 101. So yeah. But yeah, he'd be able to destroy Ganon. But he can't. Yeah, I guess... So, I'm curious. So they were... I remember... So this area here is the Temple of Time, but it's supposed to be the Temple of Light. Yeah, see, it says inside the Temple of Light. So I guess they were supposed to... have a Temple of Light dungeon, perhaps? I mean, maybe not. But the fact that you get a medallion here... and you get a medallion for beating all the other dungeons, kind of hints at the fact that there was going to be a Temple of Light. I'm curious as to how that would have been. Would you have been young Link with the Master Sword, or would you have been adult Link with the Master Sword, getting used to your newfound strengths and whatnot? It would have been kind of interesting. You're big now. You've grown up. So what was Navi doing for 7 years? I mean, it's like an instantaneous... transport through time. It's kind of interesting. Like, I wonder what all this stuff happened, like, while this was going on. Obviously, Ganon took over, but... It's kind of weird that they just let him, like, okay, sorry, you're not good enough to be a hero, but, you know, Ganon's gonna take over while you're just chilling here. So... I don't understand my destiny, because I'm not really paying attention. Yeah, Ganon's like, I don't care. The thing is, like, I don't understand how you get to the Sacred Realm in this game. Like, how did he get there? Like, obviously, when you raise the Master Sword, what happens? Like, we see that light happen, but is there a teleporter? You don't really see that. That's the thing that kind of, like, that's what I liked about Link to the Past. You actually go to the Sacred Realm, or the Dark World, or the Golden Realm, whatever you want to call it, right? But in this game, you're here, but then you go back to the regular Hyrule again. So I don't really understand how this is supposed to work. Maybe it makes some sense. Someone's calling me. I don't know who they are. It's a very unfamiliar phone number to me, so I'm just not going to answer it. Yeah, someone's calling me. In the future, that'll be a thing that comes up. Maybe I'll answer it one day. I should have just answered it during the project. That would have been pretty funny. You hear that vibrating, right? Should probably just cancel it. Whatever. So yeah, this is what you get for beating dungeons as an adult, but you just kind of get it here. So it doesn't really make any sense because we didn't beat a dungeon, like, at all. So I'm curious if they were going to put a Temple of Light in. I remember I was following this, like, Ocarina of Time Ura project, which I guess was supposed to be, like, the expansion that they were going to do with the 64 disk drive. And then, like, someone was making a hack, and then it never ended up coming to be. It all ended up being fake. A very elaborate fake, which is a shame, because it looked really cool. But I really got nothing else really to say on that. It looked cool, and I wanted to play it. Alright. Yeah, 7 years have really passed. I don't know why you can't use some of the stuff as a kid. It doesn't really make any sense, other than trying to separate Kid Link and Adult Link. Like, why can't he use a slingshot? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Man, there is actually a lot more story stuff than I realized. Yo, as an adult, Link just got very, anxious or something. I don't know. I don't know if anxious is the word, but very, antsy or something. Alright, yeah, she's gonna tell you where you have to go, and she's gonna use colored text to, identify, all the little areas, too. Isn't that cool? Alright, so we do have to go to the forest one first. So that's kind of cool. This is Sheik. Who is this? I don't know. Actually, you know, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna say, because why not? I won't say. There's no point in spoiling anyway. Yeah, Link's just kind of casually holding that sword, eh? It is kind of neat. Like, the whole twist with Sheik and everything like that, because you really wouldn't pay attention to who it could be. Maybe the theme is supposed to give it away. I'm not really sure. But I don't know. I don't know. No, can't even go inside the temple yet. Well, we should go to the village. There should be something there. Did they even explain to you, what is in there? I'm not sure. Maybe if you talk to Sheik again. Maybe. No. Alright, but what's cool, actually, is now that we are, Adult Link, and he says skank a lot, which is really funny. Now that we are Adult Link, we actually start every save file from here, so this is like our new, like, home point, I guess. Yeah, Diablo terms. Waypoint. So this is our new, like, save spot. So now I can stop here, and we can start off from here. So this is a good spot for me to end. So thanks for watching. Ramble City. That's because that's basically what this has been. Let me know what you think of memes. That's how this started. That's how this video started, actually. Yeah, that's about all I got. So take care. Goodbye.